After buyer's persona, let's look at inbound marketing in this video. Inbound marketing is also called as pull marketing. That is because we try to attract the customers towards my company. That is pull marketing. I am pulling the customer towards my brand, towards my company, towards my service offering. This picture shows the different elements of inbound marketing. You see, email is there, blogging is there, based on my web page, the on page SEO is there, social media is there, SEO is there. Finally, you do some kind of analytics is there. All these elements they pull the customers towards my brand, and that is inbound marketing. In buyer's journey video, we have seen that the buyer's journey, the customer's journey is divided into three broad phases. In inbound marketing, the customer's journey is divided into 5 steps. You have the engage stage, you have the convert stage, you have the nurture stage, you have the delight stage, and finally you have analyze stage. Now, in the engage stage, you can engage your customers with some relevant content, SEO and keywords, with social media, etc. etc. In convert stage, you have a call to action button, a landing page, a content offer. In the nurture phase, you have some email campaign, some leads coding, CRM interaction. In the delight stage, you have event, you organize event, you have call to action buttons, you have email campaigns, you have social media. Finally, in the analyze phase, you have some kind of metrics. You measure the activities of inbound marketing. You measure the different activities and you tweak to get increased result and increased performance. That is the importance and purpose of inbound marketing. Here you can see how these are the 6 elements of inbound marketing. You need to plan, you need to implement, and you need to optimize these 6 elements for maximizing the performance. The first element is your website. That is, it should be mobile friendly, it should be AMB like accelerated mobile pages. Now you have voice search also coming. Next is content. You optimize your campaigns based on some content. You create some kind of content to optimize. Next is social media. You interact with the society using social media, different social medias. You have email marketing, you have SEO, you have advertising campaign. All these can be implemented and that needs to be optimized to get the maximum benefit from inbound marketing. These are some of the strategies for inbound marketing. Now, like we saw in the buyer's journey, it has this marketing funnel has 4 steps, 4 stages, and you need to perform in each one of them. You need to plan for each one of them. The first stage is create the awareness. That is, you need to show that the customer is in problem. You need to help the customer identify the problem. Next is educate. That is, you need you need to tell the customer that a product is available or product or service is available based on to rectify to satisfy their needs. That is educate. Next is validate your brand. That is, you need to say that this brand exists, and that will help you to overcome the problem. Finally, you want to convince the buyer to purchase the product or service that you are offering. And all these stages, the content will support you. For the awareness stage, you can do awareness with blogs, you can write blogs, PRs, and industry experts, how to publish, how to this will create an awareness within the customers. Second is educate, second stage. For this stage, you can release some ebooks, some guides, some papers, some articles to educate the customers. In the validate phase, you can do it with the webinars, some podcasts, some seminars. So these are some, and finally you have the convince stage. For this stage, you can produce presentations, you can produce testimonials and free trials. So this is how you can do the inbound marketing of your product. This is how inbound marketing generates leads. In the attract phase, you have some kind of strangers and website visitors. Due to your blog activity, due to your social media activity, some SEO activity, you have some website visitors or strangers. Next is the convert stage. You give them some kind of information and you ask for their details. That becomes a lead as soon as they provide you with some details. You can do that with call to action button or some kind of form that becomes a lead. Next is once they have purchased the product, that becomes your customer. That is closing the deal. You can do that with email optimization, lead scoring through CRM, personalized email, etc. That is, they become a customer. Finally, you have some kind of advocates, brand advocates. That is, your existing customers themselves will convince a new customer to join in. That is done through, you can help that through some kind of feedback form, some kind of testimonial, some kind of video testimonial. That is the delight stage of the journey. So you have these four stages: attract, convert, close, and delight. These are the four stages of lead generation in inbound marketing. These are some of the KPIs to measure the different elements of the inbound marketing stages. The overall marketing, inbound marketing, how successful it is, can be measured via cost per acquisition, the market share, the brand equity, cost per lead, etc. Now, in the email element, you can measure it through open rate, conversion rate, opt out rate, subscriber churn rate, click through rate, etc. For SEO, you have like, for the SEO element, you have like conversion rate, visits, time on page, landing pages, keyword rankings. All these will measure the SEO element of the inbound marketing. Pay per click, for pay per click element, you have cost per click, you have matrices like click through rate, You have metrics like ad positioning, conversion rate. All these will measure the pay per click element. Now for the social media element, you have amplification rate, engagement rate, applause rate, followers and fans, the number of posts reach. All these contribute to the social media measurement. Now website measurement is website traffic, unique visitors, new versus returning users. All these are measurements of the tab on the website element of the inbound marketing. Using these elements, these measurements of various elements of inbound marketing, you can understand how successful your inbound marketing campaigns are, and you can refine them accordingly. People who have implemented inbound marketing has these as ROI, these in the ROI survey. Now, a whopping 53% said that inbound marketing gives them higher ROI. 18% people say could not calculate the ROI. How to calculate ROI? 16% says instead of inbound marketing, outbound marketing used to give them higher ROIs, and only 13% says don't know or not applicable. So you can see that inbound marketing gives them higher ROI is the majority with 53% vote. This is one of the hidden benefits of inbound marketing. Time to value. Time to value is the time taken from realizing that the customer needs something to finally satisfying that need. Time to value needs to be decreased in order to increase the time to value. That is, you need to decrease the time to increase the time to value. Now, in between, you do some kind of inbound marketing. Via inbound marketing, via your blogs or via the content, social media, email, you actually educate the customers on how and make them satisfy their needs. That is how you increase the time to value. Thank you. That will be the end of this video on inbound marketing. Now, as always, suitable questions posed within the first 7 days will be answered via shorts and reels. Also, there is a parallel blog which contains more details and greater explanation. The link for this blog will be given in the description below. Next, we will have a blog which includes 30 FAQs, answering of 30 inbound marketing FAQs that will be answered via the blog. That's coming up next. Thank you and have a nice day.